what the fuck happened to Little Big Planet? Like, what the hell? It should have been so much more better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fucking awesome game. Like, all the new additions and all the other stuff really flesh out the experience. But what the hell is so fucking glitchy? It's so glitchy, the game crashes, the game has freeze on me. I've experienced so many freaking problems. It's like, what the hell? This is absolutely unacceptable. All the other Little Big Planets didn't go through this, so why this one? Why? So let's run this down a bit. You know, Little Big Planet 1 has some glitches, but some people use those glitches to their advantage. Like the 3D layer glitch. You know, people use that so they could customize their own little background. And the same thing for Little Big Planet 2. And Vita was absolutely amazing. That's probably undoubtedly the best Little Big Planet ever created, because it's not only does it have everything set, but it's also well polished and well made. Now, Little Big Planet 3 had the great potential to be even better, but these glitches and other little things fucked everything up. Like, what the hell? Like, it's so weird to me, because you had other great examples to follow up on, but it just kind of got rushed to the market. And that's the other thing that pisses me off, is that fucking Sony barely advertised this shit. Like, Little Big Planet is supposed to be bigger than this. It's supposed to be more fucking popular than this shit. But Sony is barely giving it any fucking attention. Now, there have been some, you know, advertisements, and as far as I know, there have been some on, you know, football commercials. You know, those are places where people can see it. But still, it's not enough. It needs to be fucking everywhere. They need to be on their Facebook page and everything. You know what do they have on their Facebook page? They have GTA 5. Now everybody knows what GTA 5 is. Everyone's gonna buy that shit. People know that crap. Especially they're gonna buy it on the PS4 next one when, you know, this, you know, it's higher definition and first person and all that crap. Of course people are gonna buy it. So why are you fucking promoting it? Promote us. Promote the little guy. Promote us and make us up on top. But then again, I guess the reason why Sony didn't promote us was because, you know, all of these, you know, glitches. Now, I sort of, my homie, you know, Rayman, he sort of mentioned all these issues that we had, and you can look at that video later on. But we've experienced these issues, all of us. Almost every single Little Big Planet 3 player has experienced these issues. Now, I'm not sure about the PS3 version, but as far as I can tell, the PS4 version is pretty fucked. As far as I know, you know, from this whole week that I've been playing Little Big Planet 3, which is about 20 hours or more, you know, the game has crashed on me about, I don't know, 9 times? Like, or something like that, like 9 times. That's absolutely unacceptable. And then when I was in create mode, creating a level, the game froze on me in total 3 times. 3 times. Like, it just completely froze, and I couldn't turn off my PS3, so I had to completely unplug it and re-plug it in and reboot my PS4. Like, what the hell? That's fucking fucked up. And not only that, there's other small little glitches that I experienced, and, you know, I'm not gonna give game shit for the smaller glitches. You know, that's okay. But these bigger things, like the crashes and the freezes, it's like, oh god, like, you should have taken some more time with this. Now, a lot of people have been saying that there's a lack of PlayStation exclusive lately. You know, we have had Drive Club, which was a bit of a disaster, or probably a huge disaster. And, you know, earlier this year we had Infamous and, you know, a few other games, but nothing huge. And Little Big Planet 3 was supposed to be that game. We were supposed to be that game to be like, yo, this is the reason why you should buy a PS fucking 4. But no. Now, reviews are fairly mixed. You know, you have people like IGN who say it's shit, well, sort of shit, and you know, people like Joystick who's saying it's you know, it's a great game. So as a consumer, you're sort of mixed. Like, who should you listen to? And like people like me complaining about this shit, and other people complaining like this shit. It's like, what should you do? Should you play it safe and go not buy it, or should you, take the risk and go buy it? Now, of course, the smart thing to do for now is not to buy it. But I wouldn't want you to. I hate to give that message because I want people to play this game. I want people to buy it and enjoy it because it's an awesome game. But the glitches and the crashes and the freezes hold it back from making it an amazing game. Now, all the other things it has, the story, of course, the user-created content, and, the added additions to create mode and all that stuff, like, that really fleshes out and makes the experience even better. But like how I said before, and will say many times again, the damn glitches, crashes, and freezes really fuck up the experience. Like, this is unacceptable. And, damn, my word stumbled there. Anyway, now this was made by Sumo Digital. It was their first Little Big Planet game. I honestly don't know their history in game development, and as far as I know, they are not owned by Sony. But of course, Media Molecule was the one who brought us Little Big Planet. They're the fathers, they're the granddaddies, the godfathers of Little Big Planet. They gave us Little Big Planet 1, then 2, and then other studios tackled the PSP, the Vita, and Little Big Karting. Now, Little Big Karting wasn't so bad. That also got some shit, but I kind of liked it. But yeah, this one, is absolutely not completely polished. Well, for the most part it is, but these little things, or even big things, little big things. You see what I did there? Anyway, these little big things, like, kind of mess up the experience. Now, I guess I should give Sumo Digital a bit of a break, but as far as I know, the creative director, I don't know who, some asshole who works at Sumo Digital, as far as I know, he worked on the original Little Big Planet, and he was there from the very beginning, and he helped, create Little Big Planet 3. So the fact is that he should have told Sony, like, yo, we need some more fucking time to create this shit. We need some more time to polish things up. If Media Molecule were to create this, this wouldn't have gone to market. Remember when Little Big Planet 2 was delayed? People went crazy shit. People were fucking mad and people were upset. I was fucking upset. I was like, oh my god, no fucking way. We had to wait, like, what, another 2 or 3 months so Little Big Planet 2 came out? For it to come out, it was supposed to come out like what, November 2010, and it ended up coming on January 2011. So we had to wait, and it was a long ass wait. And Little Big Planet is obscure enough. Now, it's not absolutely obscure, but compared to all the other games, it's a really underrated game, and I implore people to check it out. But it's really hard for me to highly recommend this game, especially with all these problems. And please, Sony, please, Sumo Digital, please, come on. As far as I know, there hasn't been no word that you will go out and fix these things, these little mistakes. When Drive Club came out, of course, their problems were pretty obvious right from the get-go. They had online issues. The PlayStation Plus edition took a while. Actually, it never came out. But for us, we are also having problems too. So please take the time to be like, yo, we'll fix this shit. Shut the fuck up. Make us shut up. So we could be like, all right. We'll wait, and then when the patches finally come, we'll play the game and enjoy it. And the thing is, the digital version, well, I think all versions, when you download the game or when you import or whatever the fuck, when you're downloading it, the game also comes with a patch. So you would think that patch, will polish some of these things up, but as far as I know, no, they don't do absolutely anything. And of course, another problem is the load times in the games. Loading some of the community levels or the story levels or anything is kind of inconsistent. For the most part, it goes fairly fast, but there's some moments where it takes way too fucking long. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, just hurry up and load the damn game. You know what? I'm gonna stay pretty optimistic. Sorry about the little spat, but I really like this game, and as far as I can tell, a lot of the Little Big Planet users like this game as well. But I'm seeing people complain about some of these issues, and this happened to me, and I've seen it happen to other people, where I've had some of my memory, removed, and that kind of sucks. Like, what the hell? Like, I was playing, and then the game, crashes, and I have to reboot it, and then all of a sudden my data has been corrupted, and I have to re-get my collectibles again. The story missions were still there, but I had to regather all the collectibles. So that kind of sucks. So please, take the time to fix this. Sony, Sumo, whoever controls this shit, please take the time to fix it. I love this game, but I would love it even more if some of these fixes were not here. Because when I played when I played Little Big Planet 1, 2, even Vita, and all the other ones, except for karting, I guess. But all the other ones, I didn't experience these issues. They were pretty smooth sailing. And if there were some issues, it was very small or uncommon. But the issues here are pretty common and frequent and, happen way too often. I'm not saying like way too often, but compared to other games and other Little Big Planet games, it's a little bit too much for its own good. So yeah. Sorry about that, but I just had to blow off some frickin' steam. If you're loving the game, great. If you're absolutely hating, the stuff that's going on, please let the word on be like, yo, fix this stuff. Fix this stuff, homie. But like I said, I'm trying to stay positive. Of course, all the shit that I just said, that's nothing but positivity, right? Well, anyway, I hope they get some stuff done. See ya.